Hey guys, it's Bren. Today I'm going to give you my thoughts on the Alpine Frost candle. I have the mason jar right now. This is a new scent for 2014 holidays for Bath & Body Works, and it is slowly rolling out. I got this at a regular Bath & Body Works store, at least in the mason jar version. So it looks like this. Alpine Frost, pretty green wax, snow and slopes is what it says on the top here. The label's kind of nice. And the scent description is a mountain-inspired blend of crisp winter air, frozen pine, and a hint of fresh balsam takes home fragrance to new heights. So when I first read this scent description, I wondered what is going to be the difference between this candle and Fresh Balsam. And I have a Fresh Balsam candle right here, so I'm going to base a lot of my review on like the comparison of the two. But actually, when I first learned about this candle, I believe it was on the blog called Life Inside the Page, and it was described as a blend of clementine and pine. And my mom, who, if you watched my last video, I mentioned this, she loves citrus and pine together and actually asked me specifically if there were going to be any candles this year that were citrus and pine. And I told her, yes, I thought I'd heard that this Alpine Frost one was going to be. But when I got it and smelled it, unfortunately, there's really, if any, citrus, it's very, very subtle. And it's not in the scent description, so it's probably not actually in there. Maybe just a little bit, maybe just barely a hint of it. It's pine. It's really, really a pine scent, but it is different than Fresh Balsam. So the difference to me is that Fresh Balsam is more of a clean scent, I guess. It's very airy and very straightforward. This is a little more complex. It's a little bit darker, a little bit maybe of a dirtier, darker kind of pine scent, and definitely more complex. But as far as strength goes, the strength of the Fresh Balsam candle is a lot stronger. So it's lighter in like strength and throw than Fresh Balsam. But Fresh Balsam is more of a cleaner, airier type of pine scent than Alpine Frost, if that makes sense. Hopefully it does. So if you like pine scents and you are a fan of the Fresh Balsam candle, but maybe it's too strong for you when you burn it, then I would suggest Alpine Frost. Or if you dislike pine scents at all, I would suggest checking it out because it is slightly different, even though they're both pine. It's unfortunate that this one isn't really like a citrus blend. I'm not really a pine person, so I was burning this over at my mom's for a little bit as well because I wanted to get her opinion on it since she is a pine person and she liked it. And she thought that she could detect maybe a little bit of that citrus, but again, it's definitely not like apparent. It would be very subtle in the background, if at all. It's performance-wise, I mean, the mason jar, I haven't burned it very much, but it is kind of tunneling a little bit, which I had it burning for, long enough that it shouldn't have been doing that, but I expect that would self-correct. It's not really a huge deal at this point. Anything else I want to say about it? Not really. I don't think so. It's very Christmassy, very holiday-like. I'm actually going to give this one to my mom because I'm just not big on pine personally, but if I was being objective, I would say if you like pine, then you should definitely check this one out. It is not exactly the same as Fresh Balsam. It is a little bit lighter. It is still throwing strong enough, though. I mean, pine scents are really strong. So when I say that it's not as strong as Fresh Balsam, that doesn't at all mean that it's not strong or not throwing. It's just not quite at that level. This is like maybe like a 9 or 10, and this is maybe like an 8, so it's still strong. I had it burning right where I am right now, which is my living room, and then it has to travel all the way around through my kitchen and around into my bedroom, and I could smell it like in that doorway to the bedroom. So, and this is a mason jar, so plenty strong, and I think that's it. I won't ramble on any longer, but I will be back soon enough with a review of A Thousand Wishes and who knows what else. So subscribe, stay tuned. See you guys later.